I got my iPhone 17 Pro the day it launched. The new model had that vision mirror feature, a front camera that adapts to your lighting and reflections so perfectly, it's almost alive. I was obsessed with it. The camera quality was unreal. Skin texture, reflections, even the flicker of light from a candle looked real enough to touch. But something about it felt off. The first time I noticed it, I was testing the front camera in my dark bedroom. I turned on the new night depth filter. It detects faces even in pitch black. I waved at the screen, smiled, and took a picture. Only there were two faces in the frame. Mine and another, slightly behind me. At first, I thought it was a glitch. I checked the room, empty. But the air felt heavy, like someone had just walked out seconds before I turned around. I laughed it off. New tech always has bugs, right? The next night, I tried again. I wanted proof this time. I kept my phone propped on the desk, opened the camera, and stepped out of the room. Through the live view, I could still see my bedroom. Empty, still, quiet. Then, just before I re-entered, the phone buzzed. Face detected. I froze. The camera view showed the bed, my lamp, and the mirror on the far wall. Nothing else. Then, in the corner of the mirror, a movement. Something pale, like skin, but stretched too tight. It wasn't me. When I entered, the room was exactly the same. The mirror faced the bed, and my phone was still recording. But the reflection wasn't updating. It was frozen. Me, still outside the door. The reflection smiled. Not me, the reflection. I slammed the phone down. The image flickered back to normal, but the screen now showed a faint burn mark, like a fingerprint pressed too long. When I touched it, the screen went ice cold. That night, I heard the notification sound again. Face detected. I wasn't even using the camera. The next morning, my sleep tracking app showed a face recognition log.
Each time I rolled over in my sleep, it marked my movement. And every time, there was another timestamp right after. Unknown user detected. Front camera. There were 17 entries. I tried to reset the phone. Nothing worked. Even when powered down, the black screen reflected my face too clearly, like the glass itself remembered me. I took it to the Apple Store. The guy behind the counter smiled and said, "We've been getting a few reports like this." Probably just an optical error. He plugged it in to test the diagnostics, then stopped typing. His face went pale. He turned the screen to me. The display showed the front camera view again. Only this time, it wasn't the store in the background. It was my bedroom. And in the reflection of my mirror, someone was standing there, waiting. He blinked, and the image disappeared. No trace in memory, no recording, nothing. He looked up and said softly, "You should get rid of it." I did. I sold it the next day. But last night, my new phone buzzed while I slept. Different brand, different system. Face detected. iPhone 17 Pro nearby. I don't have it anymore, but it still remembers me. And every time I walk by a mirror now, I swear, the reflection lags for just a second.